Another week, another weekly reset. This week, we're going to be looking at Nightwave, Teshin, all that jazz like we usually do during the weekly reset. I have some other YouTube channel that I have. Feel free to check them out. Link in the description below. Now we're going to start with Nightwave, but I would like to start this with Nightwave ending in less than a day. Okay, less than 24 hours as of recording this. There will be a new Nightwave, but that new Nightwave will be a new volume of Noah's Mix, as well as new acts. So if you don't have Nightwave, or rather Nightwave finish, and you want to do these acts, make sure you do them sooner than later. Okay, it's very important actually that you do them sooner or later because they will be gone. Weekly reset, yeah, doesn't happen till next week, but Nightwave does end. Acts 9, or rather Volume 9, ends in less than 24 hours. Now, a new volume, like I said, will begin, but the credits do not carry over. So you do have to make sure to actually spend your Volume 9 credits. Otherwise, they'll just be in your inventory forever, okay? Just wanted to make sure that that is clear. Now, let's start with looking at the acts for the week, for the 24 hours, for the 17 hours, whatever. Let's just look at the acts, shall we? Complete 3 Floof Void Flood mission. I don't know why I called them Floof mission. That was a misspeak. I was looking at a Floof thing. Don't mind Dre. Complete 3 Void Flood missions. Complete 3 spy missions. I was never Floof missions. You know, missions where you just play that Floof versions of your Warframe. I think that would be pretty cool, right? We could call it Floof Frame. Okay, well, anyway, complete 4 Halls of Ascension on Lua. Now you can repeat halls, sometimes at multiple Halls of Ascension, which are the challenges, in one Lua mission. So you could probably just do 4 or 2 missions and knock them all out. They can be duplicates. They don't have to be one of each mission or whatever. One of each challenge, rather. So that's cool. Finish a capture mission in less than 90 seconds. This I definitely would not be doing even if I wasn't Nightwave complete right now, because I am notoriously terrible at not getting lost in missions. So yeah. Then we have the kill 30 Eximas, complete 15 missions, and kill 500 enemies, just as we do for the if you play Warframe in the week, this week you should be able to finish them. That being said, since the reset, again, it's happening in less than a day, I don't know. Maybe if you get on the Warframe tonight, you can finish these. But yeah, you don't have a whole week to finish any of these. Moving on. If we go over here, these are the mod. There's actually quite a bit of mod to choose from this time. I already know Cards of Projection is usually a go-to for people. I think you should get Steel Charge too if you don't already have it. Because Steel Charge had 9 capacity by default, which means your Warframe will have 18 18? Yeah, 18 capacity opposed to 14 capacity like most mods give you. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, right? Right? The extra capacity, it's nice to have. It really is. And then these are alternate helmets and alternate weapon skins. And we have this. This and this make a boss fight. This is how you get the glass weapon, the glass sword and whatnot. These are fully built Orkan catalyst and Orkan reactors. As you can see, I actually have no credits because I actually on stream the other day. I spent all of my credits. Link in the description below. Sometimes I stream on here as well. But yeah, link in the description below. Okay, let's see what our good buddy, good pal, hologram Teshin has, shall we? And if we look in still on it, we see a kick gun ribbon for 75 still essence. Okay, fine. I guess that's not good at all. I bet you thought I was going to say, okay, I guess I'll take it. Why would I buy it? I don't want that. So yeah, that's the new thing that he has. In case you're wondering why I'm down so low in still essence, I only have 1,200 instead of the 1,300 I had some bit ago. On stream, I bought a bunch of relic packs. What he had the ship scene? Okay, I got by this. I got by this. I didn't know this was a thing. Teshin. He brought a new item. Another new item? Okay, Teshin. Yep. Guy by this. Teshin. Why are you giving me so many items like I purchased? See, because these came with the update. They're from the new quest, the teacher quest that teaches, the quest where Teshin kidnaps you and teaches you how to use mods. But anyway, moving on, we have the circuit. The circuit choices are Core, Revenant, and Gara. You can pick Gara or Revenant or Core if you really want, but Core can be gotten in regular Sanctuary Onslaught. That's where her parts drop. Revenant and Gara are both not ESO. Revenant and Gara are both bounty board on Cetus. So, take your pick with that. I'm choosing Gara just because I was talking to someone on stream the other day about Gara. So, yeah, I'm picking Gara while she's fresh in my mind because I think, that's a good pick. Solid pick. And now we move over to the Still Path variant of the circuit. Now, these are all the arcane adapters for the week. Now, I do have to say that Psylocke, I didn't realize it, but I didn't have the Psylocke Prime at the time when I was streaming the other day. I had to farm the parts. Luckily, I had a bunch of relics for the Psylocke Prime. Otherwise, because Psylocke Prime got apparently got vaulted not too long ago. Who knew? Who knew? And then we have this over here, if you've gotten them all. So I always did it in case I played the circuit, which I did end up playing the circuit last week. So it worked out. I got my 20,000 Kuba, and yeah, there we went with that. Now for the Archon Hunt. This is the Archon for the week. Don't worry, you do have a full week to do all three of these parts because the only thing, like I mentioned at the beginning, that was resetting in less than a day is Nightwave. Okay, everything else, you still will have the full week to do just like normal. Okay, so that includes this, and of course the circuit, and Teshin will have whatever he had for the next week. I think it was a kick on ribbon. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, I don't like kick on ribbons. I only have them. Anyway, Crimson Archon Shard is the reward for completing all 3 parts of the Archon Hunt. This is the percentage that it will be a Talford version of this Archon Shard, but you're guaranteed at least the regular Crimson Archon Shard. For completing it, Archon Hunt Rescue, Archon Hunt Interception, and Archon Hunt Showdown. Showdown, you're fighting the Archon, and, 2 enter, 1 come out type thing. Except for this does have, enabled public matchmaking enabled, so it's more like 4 enter, 4 leave. 5 enter, 4 leave? Yeah, 5 enter during counting the Archon, and 4 leave. Wouldn't it be funny if the Archon could secretly leave with you? I saw that one game, I saw that anime where in the scary game, the monster actually became part of their party, and that's how they lost. Anyway, moving on, we have the Sanctum, which, if we come on over to Bird 3 and go to Shiny Treasures, you will see Bird 3 has an Archon Shard as a Shiny Treasure, which can be yours for 30,000 standing, as well as you gotta be rank 5. Once per customer, so 1 per week. But yeah, 30,000 standing. Remember, it counts as currency, so it's not like, oh, they're just checking to see if I have 30,000 standing. No, you lose the 30,000 standing if you buy it. But you can never go down, okay? You will never go back down to 4, because it won't even let you use it. Like, see, I can buy it right now. It says not insufficient standing. So yeah, keep that in mind. But wait, there's more. If we go over to Necroloid, you will see we have the deep Archimedea. These are individual parameters, meaning they're different for everyone. And these are these 4 for you, and what have you. But if you want to do some kind of Archimedea, but deep Archimedea isn't really your cup of tea, that's perfectly fine. You just come over to the universe where it's 1999 all day, every day, and go over to Kaya, and then go to Temporal Archimedea. Different parameters, as you can see, and different missions, because these missions are all 1999 oriented type thing, but same type of rewards, with the exception of these. These are like stickers and stuff. You see the sticker she has on her. Okay, Kaya, I'm gonna have to show them your stickers. Why are you being so non-stickery? See, there's a sticker right there. I think she has a sticker over here as well. It's so hard with everyone. You saw the sticker, okay, yeah. Because you're not in your own instance in any of these relays, and since it's reset day, everyone, gangs up on her, sort of speak. So yeah, but hopefully you guys found it helpful in some way, shape, form. I usually don't add detector bit at the end, but why not, right? And with that said, I will catch you guys in the future. Later.